it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of like a what's new at the drugstore kind of video. Pretty much it's a whole bunch of drugstore items that I've been trying, that I have thoughts on, that I want to talk to you about, and we're just gonna, chat about makeup and catch up on life. Before I started off, I just wanted to say thank you guys for sticking with me. I've been away for a little bit, if you've noticed, and that's just because I'm moving. I'm always moving. I'm like a gypsy, I swear. So I'm gonna be moving again very shortly, but I was trying to sneak in a video just so that you guys don't forget me and don't forsake me. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and say hello, chat with you, and talk about makeup. So that's what we're gonna do, and let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with the stuff that I have on my face. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is a new foundation. It's by Milani, and this is called the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. The shade that I got this in is in 03 Light Beige. I believe it's about 10 bucks. I'll tell you right now. It is $5.24. Oh, because it was buy one get one 50% off. So this is about $10.50. $10.50 at CVS, which is usually where it's most overpriced. So if you find it at, like, say if they bring it at Target or at Walmart, it'll probably be less. But $10.50, it says on the back, it's medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. I have it on my face right now, and I didn't use a setting powder, and you can see it's pretty matte. I do have, other stuff going on, but I wouldn't say fully matte, but it's definitely pretty matte. About full coverage, so that medium to full coverage, definitely. I don't know about the long wearing part of it, water resistant or sweat proof, because this is the first time that I'm using it. But I just wanted to mention it because I found it today, and I really like the bottle. It comes with a top and a, what is this called? It's a pump. It's a pump, Catherine. It's a pump. The foundation itself is pretty thick. I did use a beauty sponge to apply it to kind of thin it out a little bit. It doesn't settle into lines that bad. I do have this annoying line across my forehead. I guess it's from squinting my whole life. But it doesn't really settle into that much. But we just gotta get in there sometimes. But other than that, so far it looks pretty good. It might be a little bit too light for me. I don't know, I haven't really worn it out yet, so can't tell you about the color selection, but I didn't see that many colors to begin with, and this was the only one that didn't seem too pink. This is 03 Light Beige. But so far so good. I am liking it, so if you see it, I don't know. I might do a full review on this. Let me know if you want to see that, but so far I really like it. The next thing by Milani that I picked up that I'm also wearing on my eyes is the Milani Must Have Naturals Everyday Eyes Eyeshadow Collection. It looks like that. This is an 01 Must Have Naturals, and it's their new eyeshadow palettes. Now, I was very drawn to this palette in particular just because I felt like it would be the perfect everyday kind of look, and then one that I can definitely do like an intense smoky eye. I kind of did like a cat wing today, but smoked out, not really with that much liner, something a little bit softer because I knew that I wanted to wear a red lip. This does come with a brush, which I did try to use. This one's pretty good. This side is pretty good to apply like the darker shadow to the corner of the eyes, but the shadow is applied really nicely. The only one that I didn't use is this one right here, because I wasn't really going for a shimmery look. It's like this beige, and this one I didn't use either, but the matte shades are very pigmented. I'll do some swatches so that you can see. The matte shades are beautiful. The shimmery shades are a little bit but I mean 1, 2, 3 matte shades. I really like that black. It's super dark. I'll show you. It is black, really black actually. And then this is a beautiful soft medium brown, which is perfect for crease work. And then this one is a nice transition shade, which I did wear. So I used all the mattes, and I only used this pearly shade in the inner corner. Let me zoom in so that you can see, because I know you guys want to see my makeup. There you go. So you can see the eye look that I did today. Very simple, nothing crazy, but yeah, that's what I did. Oh, and the lashes that I'm wearing for the first time ever, and I freaking love these. I've never worn them before, and I always see people talking about them, but I never see them in stores myself. These are the Ardell Wispies 600 Black. The little thing looks like that, but they remind me of those MAC lashes, that are like super hard to apply because they are so like straight, but these are really, really nice. I really like how it elongates my eye. So I really like this, and I picked this up at the drugstore too, so I thought I'd let you know. And I really had to hold back because they did have other shades and they were a little bit more colorful. There was a palette that was all warm, which I was just like drawn to, but I knew that I really wanted to try the mattes, and that one had more shimmers than it had mattes, so I'm really glad I picked this one up, and I think it's very versatile. Another eyeshadow palette from the drugstore that I'm very impressed with is the CoverGirl True Naked Goldens palette. I talked about this on my Snapchat if you follow me on there. Hi guys. And I really, really like this palette. It's 10 bucks. It says that you can compare it to the Urban Decay, I guess, Naked palette, the first one. But it's really, really nice. I mean, if you are into gold like I am, I could pretty much wear a gold on my eyes every day, like a gold or like a bronzy shade, and I'd be okay. And these shades are kind of those shades that you only have to apply, that you can wear on their own. Like, you don't have to go in with a crease color and then something dark and then something crazy. Like, you can just put this all over your eye, blend out the edges, and bam, some mascara, some lip gloss, and you're out the door. That's pretty much my everyday look. Anyway, but look at that. They're just all so pretty. I don't know where to swatch them. Can I do it here? Let's do it here. I don't know if my camera will pick that up, but they're just really, really pretty. That bronzy shade is life. Darker shades are not as wowing. Is that even a word? I don't know, but I just made that up. But they're still pigmented. This is the only disappointing shade in the palette, which is this third color right there. It would be kind of like your crease color, but it's just really powdery. I don't know. And then the first shade is a little bit more matte, I guess. But whatever. It works. I've tried it. I've worn it a couple of times already and I really like it. So definitely worth picking up. They did have another 2 shades, I believe. I think one was like I don't even know. I just know one was like the rosy shade, and then the other one I guess is a little bit more cool tone. But this is the one that I liked and that I've been using, and I really, really... Okay, moving along, I have an item by e.l.f. that I'm also wearing on my face right now, and it's on my cheeks. And this is the e.l.f. Contour Palette. Before you go and shoot e.l.f. down, give it a chance. I really like these palettes, by the way. I have both of their blush palettes, and I absolutely love those. I like bringing them with me when I do makeup on other people. I feel like there's really good pigmentation, and you get a lot of options. This is their contour palette, and as you can see, it is very basic. It has 2 highlight shades that you would place, I guess, to highlight your face, underneath your eyes, in the middle, down the middle of your nose, on your chin, and on your forehead. And then you have 2 darker shades. One is definitely more warm toned, which I've used today as my bronzer. And then this one is very cool toned, which is my contour. And like I said, I'm wearing them all on my face. I really like the dark shades, the darker shades. I like the bronzy shade, and I like the contour shade. This light shade, I don't know. I feel like there is kind of like a sheen to it, which is kind of weird for me. So I'll have to keep playing with it to see if it is a sheen. But this is like the 3rd time that I wear it, and I do feel like it gives my under eyes a little bit of a sheen, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. And then this one, it's definitely a little bit more yellow, but it's definitely matte. There is no sheen to that. So I've kind of just been mixing the 2 and going to town underneath my eyes. Dare I say I would compare this to the Kat Von D palette. Where is my palette anyway? Where are you, palette? I don't know what I did with it, but it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette is my absolute favorite contour palette. I use that thing like you have no idea. I have a big... I hit pan on one of the shades already, and it's just my favorite. So this is definitely a lot cheaper, and I don't know, I would compare it to that. Don't crucify me or anything, but I really think it's similar. And if you were really in a pinch, didn't have it, you didn't want to spend the money on the Kat Von D, I would go with this. I think at the drugstore right now, this is probably the best contour palette out there. Okay, what else did I get? I tried a new mascara. This is from NYC, New York Color, and this is by Demi Lovato. It's called the Lovatics by Demi. Lovatics by Demi. And I've tried new NYC mascaras before, and I kind of never really had a problem with them. I didn't think they were amazing, but I didn't really hate them. But I really hate this mascara, and I've bent the wand trying to see if I could find a way to make it work for me. But it's just kind of like those cone-shaped ones that's fatter at the end, at one side, and then it gets thinner on the end. But I just hate the way that this mascara looks on my eyelashes. I feel like it makes my lashes look smaller than they are, and that's so weird. Like, I don't get how this mascara can do that when it's supposed to be for volume and length. I just feel like it clumps them all up, and then it just like makes them look so weird. Like, I don't like it. Skip it, guys. I don't like it. I would go with this one every day besides that one. Okay, more from the drugstore that I've tried and I really like, and I already like these, but I just know that they released new colors. These are the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. I have Rich Raisin, Rich Raisin, which I love. I've used this so much every fall. This is my second one. I use this color just because it's dark and it's so moisturizing. It just feels so good on your lips. You have no idea. But it gives like that berry shade that I really, really like for winter, for fall. They have new shades and they're not shimmery, because if you know about this product, you know that their line has a lot of shimmery colors to it, and they're kind of sheer. But they came out with kind of, not matte, but a lot, I guess, more creamy colors. Can we call it that? I don't know. But there's two that I picked up. One that I've been obsessed with, and this is in the shade Almond Nude. And it is a nude, but it's not, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a brownie nude. It's so beautiful. I wear this a lot. I've worn this a lot. And then there's this one, which is a softer pink, and this is just called Pink Nude. Let me zoom in a little bit. So you can see this is the Almond Nude and that is the Pink Nude. I would go with Almond Nude. I feel like this will be the most universally flattering shade on everybody. Pink Nude is definitely pretty, but I definitely prefer the Almond Nude. And I'll swatch Rich Raisin just so you can see how beautiful it is for a berry shade on your lips. It is so beautiful, and these are so moisturizing on your lips. Like, I pick this over my chapstick sometimes just because I know I'll get a little bit of color and my lips will feel really, really, really good and nourished. Why did I say that funny? Nourished. But I love those. Definitely worth picking up. Moving along, what else do I got in front of me? I have this blush by Wet n Wild. I have two, and I don't know what I did with the other one. The other one's like a purpley ombre shade. This is called the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush, and it's in Mai Tai. Buy you a drink. You sure can. This is what it looks like. It is the blush and highlight that I'm wearing right now. I kind of apply this, kind of like a 2-in-1. I apply the blush shade, like I go in with my brush on this end, and I apply the blush, and then I grab a little bit on my same brush, and I just like bring it up higher up on my cheeks. But it is beautiful. I think it's so pretty. I know that it's not going to be for everybody just because it's really light. That is the blush shade. I don't want to flip you off, but you know what I mean. It is kind of like a peachy shade. It's definitely light. I don't know if you can see right there, but the blush, the highlight shade is really pretty. And overall, the whole blush is just gorgeous. I think it looks really pretty and luminous on the cheeks, and it just brightens up my face. So I really, really enjoyed this shade. The other one, I don't know where it is, but it's kind of like a light baby pink to like a purple. That one I find is very powdery, and it doesn't really show up on my cheeks. And I'm more of a medium skin tone, although right now I look like Snow White because of this dark hair and this dark tank top, but I really like this one. I don't know if they're all like that, but this one definitely is worth trying in my opinion. Oh, Wet n Wild also came out with a new felt tip liner. It's called their Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner. This one I'm kind of like, I thought it would be like a good dupe for the Kat Von D Trooper, but I don't know, it's already drying out on me. It's definitely very dark, but I don't know, I just don't like how small it is. Like, I really feel like I have a little bit less control. Maybe I'm just being super picky, but if you're in a pinch, you need a good eyeliner. This one doesn't bleed as bad as others that I've tried from the drugstore. It definitely holds up a good 6 hours, but it still is very shiny, and that's something that you might want to reconsider and go with just the NYC liquid liner, which is the one that I wore today. because it's all matte and there's no shininess, you just have to be a little bit more careful applying it because it's not a pen, it's actual, what is that, brush. Yeah, whatever. Then I was at Target and I saw this. And this just caught me, you know, I just was like, it's so cute, I need to have it. And these are the Up and Up Mini Super Blenders, latex-free foam, application and bending. And these are, I guess, Target's version of the little beauty blenders that I never picked up, the little green ones, just because I was like, this is so overpriced and they're so tiny, like really? So I figured I'd give these a go. I think these were about $5. And they're not super soft by any means. They're definitely not the soft sponge kind of thing that you would get from like the Real Technique sponge or the original Beauty Blender. But they blended out my concealer pretty nicely. I don't know. I applied my concealer today. I used the Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline, which I really, really like. And I took one of these little things. Right now it's a little bit more dry, but it was definitely more wet. And I blended out my concealer really, really well. I feel like it definitely applies a lot more concealer than the Beauty Blender would, just because it's not as absorbing. So it definitely keeps your concealer on there, which for me I really like, because then I don't have to go back in with more concealer and that kind of thing. So I kind of really like it. I don't know. I think it would be really good at applying your what is it, primer as well, like spreading it out, like using this side and just like getting it over instead of using your finger, especially if you have like really long nails. I don't know, I thought I was going to be completely disappointed by these little things, but I wasn't. I would definitely be, could see myself using it a little bit more, definitely on somebody else's face as well, like when I don't want to touch their face, like to apply primer or something like that, or like to get into the corner of the nose, because girls always tend to be a little bit more red there, like to apply concealer there. I think this would be a little cute thing to have. Definitely not necessary by any means, but I didn't hate it. Oh my gosh, nail polish. I went crazy at Target with nail polish, and it's probably because these were there and they were limited edition, and I was like, I need to have them. How cute are these? These are the Essie limited edition polishes, and I don't know the name of the collection. I'm sure that you guys know, but I don't. And I know that this one was super popular and everybody was trying to get their hands on it, and I just really like the packaging and the fact that it's called Starry Starry Night. Like really, I needed to have it. I like anything that's like stars and moons and skies, so I just needed to have this. It's like a dark blue polish with like blue and silver sparkles. It's supposed to look like the sky, but I find that this is really hard to apply just because it has so much glitter that it chunks it up, and honestly, it pisses me off. So I would definitely not recommend this one, but I think it's pretty. If you can get it to apply the way that you want it to apply, it looks really, really good. The other 3 shades that I got is Sequin Stash, and it's just gorgeous. It's like a nude with a little bit of glitter in it, but it's not obnoxious, and I love this. I'm going to really like this in the summer with a little bit of a tan and just nude nails. I love it. And then I got another nude nail polish from that same collection. This one's called Birthday Suit. And these are all part of like their most popular shades ever. They kind of released a collection where people just were like voting, I guess, on their absolute favorites and classics by Essie. And Birthday Suit I've always heard about. People love this shade, so I'm going to try it. I've never tried it before. And then I got Cabana Boy, which kind of reminded me of Chinchilli, but it's more like a blue. Yeah, like a bluey silver shade. Can you see? Anyway, went crazy with nail polish. I got another nail polish, and I really, really like this one. This one's by Wet n Wild, and this is their new One Step Wonder Gel. The shade that I got is called Stay Classy, and I really like this. I've talked about it on my Snapchat, and the shade is absolutely gorgeous. It's just like a beautiful mauve. I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks so good. And the formula is phenomenal. Like, it really sticks onto your nails. You don't need to use an LED light for it to stick on. I just used my top coat, which is the Posh top coat, the fast drying top coat, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. I have to go pick up more. I honestly don't remember the colors. I just saw this one and I really wanted to try it, but I was so impressed. Really, really impressed. And then I found 2 of their smudge pots, which I've never tried before, and I'm very curious to try. I got the shade Cruising Chic, And let me get this out of here. But it comes in a little pot like that. It kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Color Tattoos. Let's try you. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's like a nice taupe shade. Taupey, like a taupey brown. It would be really nice just all over the lid. Just, you know, to throw on and go out the door. Let's try this one. This one's called, what are you called? Wine Not. That's like my motto. Why not? Okay. And this one, let's try. Yeah, this one's a little purpley shade. Oh, again, it's really pigmented though. Ooh, I really like that shade actually. I like it a lot. I love shades like that are kind of like taupe, but brown, but purple. Ugh. Yes, give it to me. Okay. So yeah, that's all that I got. I really want to try these out. I'm going to test them out and see how I like them. Maybe do a tutorial. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now because like I said, it's all drugstore. The only thing that's not drugstore is the lip color. And this is Always Red by Sephora. It's one of their lip stains. Anyway, that is all that I have to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please bear with me as I move yet again. Because yeah, moving really sucks. I'm telling you, I hate feeling like a gypsy. I just want to have a place where I can call home and film my videos and be happy and live happily ever after. So yeah, I don't know guys, it's been a long day. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys want to keep up with me on the daily, follow me on Snapchat. I'm in there all day. I'm on there all day talking to you guys and snapping, and you can follow me around my boring life. I don't know if you want to, but you can if you want to. I'll leave everything down below. I'm always on Instagram as well. If you guys ever want to check up on me to see what's up, check my Instagram and my Snapchat. Yeah, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day like I already said again, and I hope to see you soon. Very soon. Bye guys.